Welcome, everyone. I'm happy to be here again on this Thursday, September 5th, 2024, to share a card creation with you. I hope that you're having a great week. We're having awesome weather here in Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada, and I'm enjoying still being able to walk outside without a sweater or a jacket on. So welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining me. You can see on the screen right now the card that I will be showing you how I made it and asking you for some input on a couple things, but I'm going to, of course, as always, flip over here and say hi. So happy you're here. I'm not reading comments just yet. I want to go through my usual things with you. And I want to say that I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you commenting, sharing, liking, and inviting your friends. So hopefully we can keep growing our community. We have a great time with crafting and sharing ideas with each other. So I hope you'll continue to do that with me. If you missed it, I was part of a Facebook Live catalog reveal on Wednesday, and we had a great time showing you a number of things from the catalog, which we can now show you the inside of the catalog. And if you missed that, it is still on, it's on my YouTube channel. So you could catch it there, or it is on Design with Joe's Facebook page, because that's where we broadcast through. So lots of things there to learn as well. So I'm just going to quickly check comments. Just don't see anything urgently I have to deal with there. So I'm going to do my usual thing. You can see on the screen, I have a question for you. I'd like you to name your favorite item from the new mini catalog. I'm sure we all have different things that we've spotted and have on our must get list. So can do that. Let us know where you're watching from. And I'm going to go through my usual Zoom with Friends class. I have Fridays at 1 o'clock. All my classes are on Zoom. Anyone is eligible to join this one. Just subscribe to my newsletter. There's a link in there where you can actually sign up for this class, or send me a message and I'll send you the link. Either way, I do not broadcast the numbers you need to get into the Zoom on social media, but I do share it with anyone who would like to join us. So please do that. I have Christmas card class second Thursday of each month. I do require that you register 2 weeks prior to that, so I have time to get the kits to you. And I am only allowed to send them in Canada, but you're allowed to get a PDF from me for if you're not in Canada, and you can join our Zoom class for that. I have a monthly card class the third Thursday of the month. Similar, have to register 2 weeks before, and today is the deadline for the September one. And same thing, I will get kits out to anyone in Canada. And my current host code, if you do not have a demonstrator and would like to order any of these items or any items from Stampin' Up, I'd love to be your demonstrator. So I'd appreciate you using that code if your order is under $200. If it's over, you get the rewards for that. So let's carry on. I'm going to put this back up. I am going to switch to my desktop. No, I'm going to switch to this first. I'm seeing that I have Gail, Linda, Peggy, Carmen, Stacy, all here watching on Facebook. I'm hoping that I'm broadcasting to YouTube. I should be in both places. Just a word of note there as well. If you're on YouTube, you'll only see comments from someone else on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you will only see those comments. I will see them all, and I will try and share anything that are questions and concerns that you have that need answering right away. Hello, Jenny. I'm glad to see you made it back home. So on this particular note, I want to point out, well, let me go back and remove that because you can't see it very well. There are 2 new kits out, an ornament kit and a card keeper kit. Those are the numbers, the dollars. There are some videos put out by Stampin' Up showing these. They are wonderful kits to have and share and use. Great for working with grandkids or anyone else, as just put a group together and work with them. World Card Making Day is on October 5th. You can register now, and it's open to everyone for free registration. We now have a scrapbooking brochure. If you're more into scrapbooking than card making, this might be just what you're looking for. It's available to download. We have two-tone cardstock and scrapbooking workshop kits. Great things. There's so many things available with Stampin' Up now. I'm finding it hard to keep up. I'm sure that you probably do as well. So any questions on any of those, be sure and reach out to me. So here's my desktop. And now I'm going to come back over here, and Betty, you're on YouTube. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you're there. Because I was concerned that for some reason it was not showing up over there. So my question here is, name your favorite item from the new mini. I see this message from Stacy saying that she hasn't had a chance to look at the new catalog. Oh my. Well, you're going to love it when you do get there, Stacy. So I hope to hear from you after that for sure. So keep commenting to each other, building our great friendship we have, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. So the catalog, like I say, this is the front of it. You've seen that a few times, and the card bundle collection, because I have it all, that I'm going to use tonight, you'll find on page 34 and 35. And just as a quick preview, and try not to stick it in the things I have glue on here, I will show you the papers. This paper is the Distressed Pattern Specialty Paper, and it comes in these three colors. And of course, I don't have that in front of me, but you know, it's white, red, and green. Pretty peacock, maybe. And there is gold, which I'll try and showcase there, but it is white on the back side. So there's a couple messages. I'll let you read while we're carrying on. Linda says the Sentimental DSP is one of my favorites, along with Regal Floral, which is what we're talking about here. So thanks, Linda. Glad you like it. And we have Betty likes the nested bundle so far. And that one is one that was available to, this is the sentimental one. The paper is gorgeous. This is the Nest of Winter. Great, not just for Christmas. Hi, Catherine. Yes. So the other paper that comes with this Regal Floral, Regal Winter, has lots of jewel colors. I, for one, really like the jewel colors. There's Blackberry Bliss, Berry Burst, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Night of Navy. What else do we have? Wild Wheat and Cherry Cobbler. So you can see there's flower designs, another Night of Navy. The one side is a lot more floral and the other is kind of subdued, but beautiful paper. Works well for lots of different projects. Interesting, because in our live the other day, I showed this. This is what I do with my dies so that I can see how they cut. The distinctive stamp gives you shading right as you stamp with it. And then there's die cuts for it. A little bit of an embellishment. This is the die that I really liked in this set. And another message to share. Pam, almost missed you. I'm still packing and leaving at 7 in the morning. Here it is 10 o'clock after, but I can watch as I pack. Good to see you, Pam. Have a wonderful holiday. And her favorite is the reindeer bundle. That's another one that I may have to get. There's some really cute things with that one. So anyway, showed you the dies. I'll get back to those. I don't have them on a magnet sheet, so you can, I still have them in here, but at least that shows you how they're cut. And then I showed this as my stamp set. And one of the ladies watching, which we thought was very eagle-eyed, she said the catalog shows different than what my stamp set does. Got the same things, but they're laid out differently. Never would have spotted that. Uh, Betty, this bundle's on my list with 25 other things. I think she's meaning the reindeer bundle. Yes, but it's lucky this catalog is good till January, so you have time, Betty. Some great sayings in here. I love the font mixture that it has. A little bit of a background stamp. Maybe you can see there. So a great bundle, in my opinion. There's also some embellishments. These are called Regal Floral Adhesive Back Dots. There's a lot of our stuff now that's called adhesive back dots. So again, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Night of Navy, and Shaded Spruce. So colors that go with that paper. And oh, here's another favorite from Catherine. Favorite is decorative trees. I knew that we'd get people with all different ideas as to what they like. So thanks for sharing. Keep doing that, please. And as I said, I hope that you will share this or share the invite with your friends, and then we can continue having a great time. Hello, Faye, I see you're on there. So good to see you. Okay, so the card I want to, oh, and ribbon. There's ribbon with that bundle as well. And it is the Blackberry Bliss and with gold trim along the edges. Maybe you can see it better if I do that with it. It is soft, very pliable, so would be good for tying bows. And now I see Betty's comment. It's actually the Regal bundle that she has on her list. She already has the reindeer one coming. Yes, great choices, great choices. So what I'm going to work with tonight are note cards that we have. I don't have the number of it here, but they come note cards and envelopes in a package. Here's the envelope. Yeah. And I did these for a swap, so I kind of got carried away and already put the paper on, did a little bit of stamping. But they're great. Here in Canada, we do not need extra postage for mailing something this small. So I use them when I remember they're in my drawer. So any questions on the catalog, or if you'd like one and don't have one, be sure and let me know. So as I did those swaps, I just want to show you kind of, I've ended up with, sorry for the glare, but I've got lots of different pieces left because I was cutting out for 20 different cards. And I'm not throwing these away because obviously I can use them somewhere. I just have to figure out how to use them with something else. But for this card, I cut the designer paper, put it on, and actually followed the catalog. I'll show you what I followed. The exact sample out of here. Well, kind of all exact. This is the one I made, except it has the twine on it, and I didn't have that, so I'm going to use the ribbon. And oh, Betty, you're like me. You have the note cards, but keep forgetting to use them. Yes, and Judy, welcome. Had trouble finding you. I'm in the same place I always was, Judy, so hopefully it works better next time. But who knows with what's happening. So I have done this, and I have pre-done little glue dots on these pieces because they're stuck together. Don't do that. Actually, Bonnie, haven't seen Bonnie's name on here tonight, but she suggested this one night when we were doing a class. There, I hope you can see the glistening where my glue dots have dried a bit. They're clear now, they're not white. And the class that Bonnie was doing, they told her that if you did that, then you wouldn't have the glue gushing out as you go to place the pieces on. So I'm going to do that and start by the same arrangement. And I am going to use my tweezers just because they're pretty fine pieces, but I just love how they have two of the corners rounded and two of them not. So I'm going to place them again, following that sample that's in the catalog. And now because the glue has dried, it just works like a glue dot virtually. So that one, and then my pretty peacock one, just kind of the other way. So, are you still answering my question? Your favorite items? Catherine's now falling in love with this paper. Yes, I think, again, Stampin' Up! Does such a wonderful job with their paper that I love it all. But, and as Linda mentioned, the Sentimental Christmas one is wonderful. Plus, every package that's sold by Stampin' Up, $4 goes to children's literacy in our country. So you'll notice this card that I had done. I just basically put the wild wheat layer on next, and then popped my greeting up, which I know, Stacy, I saw you mention you really like this greeting. I do too, and it fits perfectly on there. But as I was cutting these, I discovered that, I'll show you on a white one, there are little slits here that you can put ribbon or paper, but I happen to have ribbon, so I want to do ribbon. And I'm thinking that on my wild wheat one, I'm going to do something like this. Put it behind, and then my words over top. So my question to you is, should I use the wild wheat ribbon or should I use the blackberry bliss ribbon? And I'll try and watch and see what you guys think. I love having you be part of my crafting. And don't see any answers coming up. Let me just check over here and see. Oh, there. Now I see. Blackberry, second one. I presume you mean blackberry. And Betty says wild wheat. Well, hello, Karen. Didn't realize there were slits in that shape. I kind of didn't until I finally got to actually putting it together as well. Hello, Susan. Blackberry. Karen, love the DSP. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take your advice. And even though this one's got glue on it, I'm going to try to get my blackberry piece threaded through there. I was kind of pre-thinking this, so I did not put glue right on this corner. So hopefully I can do this. So what's weather like where you guys are? We're having, I would call it almost a heat wave here, like 30-degree temperatures. It's been pretty nice. So this, now putting the ribbon in, coming out a piece of something I don't want over there. There. I want to make sure that I don't stretch it out too much. I'm just going to, and they all kind of layer over each other. And yes, my ribbon can still move if I will trim it, obviously. Place it through like that. And then I have my greeting. Here's my dimensionals on the back. And good to see you, Karen. Glad you could join us. And My question, as you might have seen, is what is your favorite item out of the catalog? Betty is saying beautiful. That's in Calgary. Supposed to be 30 tomorrow. It's supposed to be 35 here or something, I think. And Jenny is in Chicago, sunny and warm. Fortunately, cooling off for a couple days this weekend, but then up to 30 again next week. That's because we send it your direction, Jenny. Um, I have a friend in Prince George, and I swear it comes from there, right, Faith? And then we'll send it on to Chicago. So but we like to share. We all like to share. So there is my greeting on it then, and then I will, because I don't want to cut all the ribbon off, I'm going to, you know what, because that's still, oh, after I put the dimensionals on, it doesn't. Thought maybe I could slide it so that it would, I could get a bigger piece, but you know, I don't know about you, but I would save that piece for a long time and then find it in the drawer and think, what did I save this for? So, so that really adds. I like it. Thank you, ladies. Okay, now, last but not least, I am going to add just a few embellishments like this one to kind of make it pop. And we tend to do embellishments in threes. Don't have to. You can do whatever you like. But okay. So I really like the ribbon in there. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I'm going to because I have another one almost ready, we're going to do a second one. And I am going to use the wild wheat on that one. So once again, I've got the glue dots or the liquid glue already on here, and it is or has been drying. So I'm going to just tuck it like that. And as you're commenting on what you like in the catalog, I don't have a lot of it, but whatever I do have, I certainly don't mind creating and sharing with you. So if there's something you've seen and you would like me to try and, or no, not try, I will figure it out to bring you a demo of it, please let me know. As always, I love getting ideas. I do have a list I've started on different projects I want to try. So we'll hope that by the time the next catalog comes out, I'll have them all done. Let's hope, eh? So now that I have glue here, though, let me see if I can get this threaded too. And keep an eye on your comments. I haven't seen many more of favorites. Maybe some of you haven't had a chance to really look, like Stacy said she has been busy and didn't have a chance to look, but I hope you will get time, Stacy. There's lots of really neat things in the catalog, and as you see samples, I'm sure that there will be more that you would like, or that you will like, not like. So, okay, so there, I'm placing that one just kind of in the middle of those. I did try one, I don't even know if I still have it, where I put this in flat, and I didn't like it as much. So that's why I have the dimensionals. But I am going to waste that. So good to see all of you once again. I appreciate you being here and commenting, keeping in touch with me. And I thank you for sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel, following my Facebook page, all that kind of good stuff. It helps get the word out. And whoa, can't do that. There. So we have one with each ribbon. And just trim that off. And that one. And those are the cards. Now, don't run away because anybody who's commented, their name will appear when I do the draw for one of these cards for next week. And before I go there, Maggie, good to see you. Sneaking in to say hi from Wendy's in Fernie, BC, on our way home from a little BC vacation. Glad to hear you did a getaway, and I've heard BC is really, really quite warm too, Maggie. So, my brother was here for a week from Nanaimo and headed home today, and we were looking at the weather, and it was quite warm from his motorcycle ride. So I think he was quite happy. Oh, Faye, see a comment here. Faye likes the dies. They are, I think, really neat. So this is the card that we did last week, and I went back through all of the comments today on YouTube and on Facebook and did a draw, and Kathleen won this card, so it will be in the mail to her. And now I'm going to see if I can, by the magic of my mouse here, see if I can get over to see where the draw is happening here. 15 of you have commented. You don't have to say much, you just have to comment, and the program will pick up your name and we'll draw for 3 cards that will come in the mail to you. If I have not sent you a card before, be sure and send me your mailing address, because that is the, oh, Carmen, I think I have your mailing address, right? And if you've won, your name will not be in the draw again for the next time. The program handles that as well. So it's not something that I have to do. Stacy and Susan. So as I said, if you have not won before, not received any mail from me, please do share your email address with, or you're not your email, your mailing address. I can't email a card through the wires to you, but although I'd love to some days. So keep in touch. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with as far as products, or as far as just let me know what you'd like to see me next week. And barring anything unforeseen, I'll be back next week. Take care now. Bye.